Okay, so we should be live now, but I'm just gonna give it a couple of minutes before we really do begin. Well, not minutes, couple of seconds. Yeah, so we should be live now. So this is pretty much just me gonna be covering the news of the day, biggest things to talk about, and then this should be a YouTube video that you should be able to watch after. But I'm trying to do more live streams as well, and so this one's gonna be live, but then you'll be able to watch it. So let's get right into it. So first thing we want to talk about is Spider-Man and Morbius. So a big thing for Morbius that many people were excited for was that Morbius was going to have connections to Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man that was, nobody knew, but that was one of the things that everybody was getting excited for, wondering who would we see with Morbius. Would it be Tom Holland? Would it be Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire? Now, we do see that there was a scene with the Vulture in the Morbius trailer, but according to rumors, every single connection to Spider-Man has been totally cut from the Morbius final cut of the film, except the Vulture scene, but that has now become a post-credit scene. So really, this means that Morbius is in its own universe, sort of like how Venom is, and Sony just pretty much wants to keep all of these characters in their own separate little universe. Why could that be? Many people are pointing out that it could due to the Madam Web movie that is coming out with Dakota Johnson, where there will be a sort of like multiverse that's going to happen, and having all of these characters in their own universe would make sense for that multiverse to happen. I think Sony, after No Way Home, has seen that the multiverse is a big draw for people, and they really want to get all of the people coming in to see these characters ultimately collide. So definitely can see that with Morbius. But it is kind of a bummer that after everything we've seen from the trailer in itself and the excitement that has grown from this, that we won't actually be getting a Spider-Man connection. But we're going to be here waiting excited whenever that does happen, right? So another big thing to talk about also is Avatar 2. Avatar 2 has been like 10 years in the making or more, and everybody's been waiting to see what was next, what was next. After a lot of failed launches, we are finally going to be getting a second trailer. Well, the first trailer for the second film in this franchise. And that trailer will actually be attached to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So, giving you more reason to go out and watch this already, right? So, Multiverse of Madness is out sometime in May, and Avatar 2 will be out in December. So, Avatar 2, we don't know much yet about what's going to happen in this film. What we do know is there's going to be a time jump from the previous one, and it's going to be all new characters that are going to be introduced. So really sounds like they're trying to set up an epic story here. I remember at a point they were working on like 6 Avatar movies, and then they stopped, and now we're back. So we'll see where they're going to want to head with all of this, but I'm definitely excited to see what they want to do. But at the same time, I'm not sure if the hype for Avatar is there, but we'll see once the trailer comes out, right? We'll see how people react to it. Also want to talk some more Sony stuff, and that is the Amazing Spider-Man 3. So if you've been on Twitter or anywhere, you know that the hype for an Amazing Spider-Man 3 has been building after seeing Andrew Garfield return in No Way Home. Everybody's seemingly wanting him to have his trilogy, as all the other Spider-Man have, and the people that want Spider-Man 3 have definitely been making their voices heard. As you can see from the tweet right there, Sony has actually said that they have been hearing about this. They've seen the hashtags, all of that. But of course, the Sony Twitter team is just the marketing team, so they really can't make the movie. But I think that they gave a lot of people hope today that they are being seen, they're being heard. And I mean, we know that with all of these hashtag movements, sometimes things happen, right? We saw the Snyderverse that came about, restore the Snyder cut. So we'll definitely see if we do get an Andrew Garfield third film in the like down the line for sure. Although he has said he's not sure about it yet, but I do believe during like giving the right circumstances and everything, I could definitely see a possibility where Andrew Garfield does return to give us one final Spider-Man movie, and I would definitely be all open for that. So definitely excited, definitely curious to know what you think about all of these news right here. As I said, the Morbius thing really threw everybody for a loop because everybody was expecting these Spider-Man connections to happen, especially with Vulture. And so I was thinking he would be connected to Tom Holland. Then people started saying, well, that kind of looks like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in the background where you saw like a little poster behind Morbius. And now it's just like nobody's in this. So pretty bummed there. Avatar 2, very curious to see where they're taking the story, how they can hype people up, especially after a long time of not having this film out. So we'll see, but let me know what you think about all of these. about the Morbius Spider-Man Connections cut, Avatar 2 trailer coming out, and also the Amazing Spider-Man 3 coming out sometime, hopefully. Anyways, as always, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to try and do these in the morning instead, starting tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers. Let's get to it. I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive. So...